Hi and welcome back to Travel Beat. We're going to explore the town of Travnik in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Trade and architectural influences had also earned Travnik the distinction of being the most oriental looking town in Bosnia. So naturally, this calls for a sightseeing tour. Responsible for spreading the religion of Islam in the country. Being their center of administration, you'll see many mosques in Travnik, and among them there's one that stands out most, and that's the colorful mosque. Although officially called Sulaimanija, the mosque is more famous for its nickname thanks to its unique looking facade. This is said to be one of the most beautiful mosques in the Balkans. On the outside you'll see colorful murals and its design is very eye-catching. On the outside, you'll see fruits and flower motifs, which is rather unusual for a mosque. On the inside, you'll see colorful decorations and ornaments, including more intricate ones carved on wood. This is probably the reason behind its other nickname, Sarina Zamia, which means decorated or painted mosque. Travnik is also called the city of viziers, and this mosque is an important symbol and a reflection of that era. First built in the 16th century, the mosque had undergone some reconstruction in 1815. Its current form dates back to 1757. The exact time the clock tower was constructed remains unknown, but it is believed it was during the Ottoman era. Most of the places we visited in the Balkans have a history that date back to ancient times, and Travnik is no different. To understand its past, a visit to the old town is imperative. In Travnik, it's also called Stari Grad, and here's where you can tap into its culture and heritage and soak up its atmosphere. Now I just love the old town charm, but let's see what the Stari Grad in Travnik has to offer. The Stari Grad castle is a fortress on the upper part of town that is believed to have been built during the Middle Ages. The exact date of construction has remained a mystery, but historians agree that it was likely built either in the second half of the 14th century or the first half of the 15th century before the Ottoman rule. Guys, check it out. We are now in Stari Grad Castle or fortress, which is in Travnik. The view. As expected, the view is awesome from up here, but Stari Grad offers more than just magnificent vistas. There are other things to see in the old fortress, like the small museum, for example. I think this is their mini museum that tells the history of Stari Grad. In a section of the museum, you'll find ladies demonstrating the art of weaving the traditional cotton cloth called bez, and apparently this is an age-old craft. The walls and towers that you see today are the result of the fortification done by the Turks. In 1953, the fort was placed under the patronage of the Museum of Travnik. Today it stands as a national monument and also a tourist attraction in Bosnia and Herzegovina. From the top of the castle, you'll probably hear the sound of a gushing stream, and if you walk in the direction of the sound, it'll take you to a large slit at the bottom of the mountainside. Emerging from a narrow depression, the water runs through the heart of town and spills into the Lasva River. This is positively one of the more interesting sights around the Bosnian town of Travnik. This spring is known as Plava Voda or blue water. The spring rises just below the castle and creates a 350-meter long river that flows through the old town. The spring's main outlet seems to be hidden behind a stone wall, and you better tread carefully, as you'll be amazed at how strong the currents are. The cool cascading blue water surrounds the area where restaurants and souvenir shops are located. It's a lovely place to take a stroll and check out the neighborhood. So I'm headed to one of the shops and let's see if we can find something traditional in Travnik. When you're sightseeing, you're bound to stumble upon many souvenir stores, and there's a whole bunch of interesting things to see in the row of shops. And the ones that are most unique are those that's handcrafted by the natives and usually can't be found anywhere else. Alright. Okay. Oh, alright. That's a zapper. Thank you so much. Oh, you can really hit someone with that. I'm not gonna try that one again. That was an interesting day out, but we'll be back with more on Travnik right after the break. Stay tuned.